You look in the ocean, you see two people floating.
Oh, shit.
You can only pull up one because that's how much room you have on your raft. You look in the ocean, you see Ben Affleck, and you see Diddy. That's it! J to the L, give me 5. Hello!
J.Lo casually laughed when asked to choose between Ben Affleck and Diddy amid reports that she's allegedly on the run. Meanwhile, Ben Affleck might be called to testify as a witness against Diddy in an unfolding situation.
Rumors, not that we want to gossip about people.
No, never.
No, we don't, because we're talking about a friend of the show. There are rumors going around that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are splitting up. The tabloids are all over it. He's been out of the house. They haven't seen the two of them in public in 47 days. And so people are buzzing. That's all I have to say. Next.
You know what? This is how I feel. They are in love.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are reportedly splitting up, and tabloids are in a frenzy. The couple hasn't been seen together in public for 47 days, fueling speculation and gossip. Despite this, I believe they are still in love. Their relationship has always captivated the public, but now rumors suggest their personal lives might be affected by a legal storm. As the situation unfolds, fans are left wondering what the future holds for this high-profile couple and whether they can weather the challenges ahead.
People, the
How do
world's
you
on
know?
fire. I just know it. The people, you know, what I don't like is that I know the world is on fire, but true love exists. It's still here. They love each other. Stop hating on true love because maybe you don't have it in your life.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
Well, you know, I think Jennifer Lopez is like the Puerto Rican Liz Taylor.
She
right?
is.
Una Liz Taylor Boricua. And I think she's addicted to marriage, to love, to being part of a couple,
She's in
to
love,
romance.
Hannah.
She's wonderful for the marriage industry.
There's growing speculation that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's relationship is under strain, with tabloids buzzing about a possible split. Reports indicate they haven't been seen in public for weeks. However, the latest twist involves Affleck potentially being called as a witness in Diddy's ongoing legal battles, adding another layer of complexity to their situation.
And you know, remember Liz
And
Taylor and
rom-coms.
Richard
And rom-coms.
Burton were married and divorced
And
and then
married
got
again.
remarried. Look, they're young enough; they can do this a third time.
Yeah.
So I also think, like, how hard must it be to navigate a public relationship? The number of days that I go out in a corner and I'm like complaining about my husband walking the dog, but if you're an A-list celebrity, people are gonna read into that.
Yeah.
They're gonna pick up and like
Yeah.
think something's going on that's not. Like, he's filming The Accountant 2 right now.
Yeah,
He
on the
very
West
well
Coast.
is just on set. She's over here. She was hosting the Met Gala. She's doing whatever.
They're on two
I
different
wish them
coasts.
luck.
Insiders suggest that Jennifer Lopez may be distancing herself from the spotlight as the Diddy controversy heats up. Public relationships are challenging enough, but legal issues make things even more complicated. Meanwhile, Ben Affleck is reportedly being pulled into the courtroom drama, raising concerns about how his involvement could impact both his relationship with Lopez and the ongoing case against Diddy.
Well, and they act like it's a new story, but I feel like since the moment they got together, people are like, Ben's miserable, he's a hostage, he wants to leave.
Yeah.
And it's like, so this story is actually not new. It's a non-hap. It just keeps getting regurgitated.
Yes.
Well, non-hap was for you, Alyssa.
Yeah, I
'cause that's
love
a cool
non-hap.
word.
I would just like to add to the story that when
Yes.
you go around shouting your love from the rooftops, it gets tricky when things don't go well. So my advice is keep your mouth shut.
But people start hating on it.
But they're J.Lo and Ben.
They're in love.
But that's the thing.
As Lopez concentrates on her career and Affleck potentially steps into a legal role as a witness, the media is closely monitoring the situation. This raises the question, could this be the tipping point for one of Hollywood's most famous couples, or will they emerge from these challenges stronger than ever? The stakes are high as their relationship navigates this tumultuous period.
I mean, I don't even tell Steve I love him in public. I don't say it in private either, but still. Just telling everybody how much you love each other and writing it on Instagram
But
and on
it's so
Facebook. And then you get a
empowering.
divorce and everybody says, oh, you see? Except they have one apologist over here who thinks they're madly in love.
They're in love.
Maybe they are, maybe
But
they're
they can
not.
be madly in love and not work as a couple. Both things are not mutually exclusive.
I'll
Maybe
go for- I like that plan. Be madly in love and not work as a
maybe
couple. I'm
she's
good with that.
she should try
I'm good with
somebody
that.
that's not an A-list celebrity. Maybe, you know.
She's tried that.
As the story unfolds, both Lopez and Affleck are maintaining a low profile, with Affleck potentially taking the stand against Diddy. The stakes are higher than ever. leaving the public wondering whether this legal drama will be the final straw for the couple or just another bump in the road in their tumultuous relationship.
He's being held in federal jail, the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center, and he maintains his innocence. Now, before we start talking about his upcoming federal case, let's look back a little bit at the turbulent times of Sean Diddy Combs.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct,
Diddy has been denied bail twice this week as he faces over 100 allegations. These claims come from multiple individuals, both men and women, with some cases dating back decades.
Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers.
The indictment accuses Diddy of leading a racketeering conspiracy, using his business empire to facilitate criminal activities, including trafficking, forced labor, and arson. The accusations depict a powerful figure allegedly exploiting his status to manipulate individuals, some of whom were as young as 9 years old at the time of the incidents, highlighting the severity of the allegations against him.
Agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large-capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
Authorities seized evidence including defaced AR-15 rifles, firearms, and electronic devices containing images and videos of Diddy's alleged crimes. Reports indicate that staff members stocked hotel rooms with items like baby oil intended for these illicit encounters.
Nothing that the government said in their presentation today that changes anyone's mind about anything. He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name, and he's going to clear his name. And we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly.
Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15.
As civil lawsuits continue to mount, Holmes also faces a federal criminal trial scheduled for May next year. Prosecutors may leverage these new civil claims to bolster their case against him.
There is a pretty crazy blind item that is allegedly about Jennifer Lopez trying to set up a photo of her and Ben Affleck making out half naked just so that people will stop talking about her and Diddy. The A-list everything in her mind celebrity tried to set up a photo where she would be busted half naked making out with her actor-director ex. She wants the world talking about that instead of her association with the guy in jail. And again, this is allegedly Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, and Sean Diddy Combs.
Jaguar comments on J.Lo, explaining her relationship with Ben Affleck. She suggests that Diddy is the only one who finds J.Lo perfect, while everyone else seems to have opposing views on their relationship.
Like, it's not nobody noticing that everybody else that's left her, oh, she was too this, she was this, she was that. But Diddy said she was perfect. Diddy's the only one that said she was a great girlfriend and how he wish he hadn't messed it up. How is that the only man in her life that had regrets about their relationship, but everybody else ran for the hills?
Tapes featuring Diddy and Jennifer Lopez were found during the raids, which some believe contributed to the breakdown of Ben and J.Lo's marriage.
Former record executive Suge Knight suggested that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's divorce was triggered by Lopez's appearance in tapes the FBI seized during a raid on Sean Diddy Combs' properties. Knight believes the FBI allegedly handed Ben Affleck tapes from the raid that implicate J.Lo in questionable activities. Jennifer Lopez and her management team were reportedly on high alert, holding crisis talks to strategize in case she gets entangled in the ongoing criminal investigation surrounding her ex, Sean Diddy Combs.
Diddy was denied bail and taken into custody after entering a not guilty plea in federal court on charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and trafficking. Prosecutors opposed his release, citing previous attempts to contact witnesses and victims. CNN's Kara Scannell reported on the situation, while criminal defense attorney Stacey Schneider appeared on Jake Tapper's show to discuss the case further.
With some breaking news, a federal detention hearing for Sean Diddy Combs has just ended, and CNN's Kara Scannell is outside the courthouse in New York. Kara, obviously, this is a huge case. What just happened?
Yeah, Jake. So the magistrate judge overseeing this hearing today has remanded Sean Diddy Combs into custody after he was charged with that sex trafficking case. He was let out of the courtroom by the U.S. Marshals, and he will be held in federal detention as this case moves forward. Now, this followed a lengthy hearing with both prosecutors and Diddy's attorneys arguing reasons why he should be kept behind bars and why he should be released. Diddy's lawyers saying that he has taken voluntary steps, including turning over his passport to his lawyer.
Will Diddy take down Hollywood? Given he has a list of all the people who attended his parties, the implications could be significant.
Is this like the end of like Hollywood? Do you think he has like a list of all the people that went to these parties? Like, do you think a list is going to come out like the
like
Epstein
an Epstein list? I don't think so, but I do think he has videotapes. I don't think there's a list because there's not like flight logs.
There's going to be a guest list.
Yeah. Well, true.
And they're going to be on documents somewhere. They're going to be like on a Google Doc, or it's like, hey, here's the guest list. Don't let anybody in without whatever.
There's videos. I'm telling you, there's videos. And as far as like Ben and J.Lo apparently breaking up because like he was told that there's video evidence of her, I don't know how true that is, but they collected a lot of stuff from his house when they raided it. So they know things that we won't know for weeks, and it's just a matter of time.
Jennifer Lopez is facing scrutiny for dating Diddy following his arrest, with questions arising about her involvement in the ongoing legal matters surrounding him.
Right there, they about to let her out. Hey, J.Lo. Hey, when you gonna stop messing with these lanes, man? Get a real one like me. Oh, you ain't gonna reply? Keep getting divorces then, Lane.
You did used to date Mr. Can't Stop, Won't Stop.
Who's Can't Stop?
Diddy.
He's a
hell of a hustler.
No, he was. But I don't know. We never lived together. I was talking more about my like relationships where we lived together and everything. We were like boyfriend and girlfriend when we were little.
J.Lo, you were.
Ben Affleck slammed the car door in Jennifer Lopez's face while they were out running errands, reportedly in a bad mood during the encounter. Lawsuits accusing him of sexual assault, including the shocking claim from a 16-year-old boy. The allegations span misconduct involving both men and women from 1995 to 2021.
These new civil suits have been brought by at least 6 separate individuals and contain a whole slew of damaging and disturbing allegations against P. Diddy. They're brought by 4 women and 2 men who allege variously that between the years of 1995 and 2021, they were either raped or sexually assaulted by P. Diddy. One of those people making the allegations is a man who says that he was a 16-year-old boy when he was sexually assaulted by P. Diddy, who he says presented it as some form of a rite of passage for getting into the music industry.
A disturbing claim comes from a man who was 16 when Diddy mistreated him, framing the act as a rite of passage to enter the music industry.
He alleges that Sean Combs told him, "Don't you want to break into the business?" before demanding that he drop his pants. There is an allegation also from a woman who says that she was 19 years old when P. Diddy raped her inside a Marriott hotel room in Manhattan. She's also taking civil action against Marriott hotels. There is another man who alleges that he was attacked by P. Diddy in the stockroom of Macy's, which is a department store here in the United States.
The lawsuits also include allegations from a man who claims he was assaulted by Diddy in the stockroom of a Macy's department store. Both Macy's and Marriott hotels are named in the lawsuits as the incidents allegedly occurred on their premises.
He's taking action not only against Sean Combs, but against Macy's department store as well. Lawyers for P. Diddy have again insisted that their client is innocent of the charges against him. They said Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts, their legal defence and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, they say the truth will prevail, that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted anyone, adult or minor, man or...
In addition to the civil lawsuits, Diddy is facing a federal criminal case with the trial scheduled for May next year. Stay tuned for updates.